Welcome, guys, on another episode of The Smart Talk, where we talk about real struggles, real stories, and entrepreneurs that came from the ground up. Before we get started today, I want to give a huge shout out to our two main sponsors. We got Hookah Kings, the top-rated hookah lounge in New Mexico, where we pride ourselves on great customer service and a great hookah experience, and Marina Media, quality content and image for your business. I'm Shadi.
Leon from Leon Looks.
And I got a very, very special guest here today. I got my boy Big Poppy Jandro in the building.
Man.
What up, fellas? What up, fellas?
What's up, my boy? How you doing, man?
Chilling, man. Honestly, posted, dude.
It's hard to get this guy locked down, bro.
I know, man.
That's full of strings.
Yeah, I know, man.
Honestly, bro, I've been stepped back lately. I've been like more at home lately. Been kind of like turtle shelling it, especially now for winter, bro. Everybody has those phases where you just
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know,
want
it's
to stay
insane.
home, bro. You don't really want to go out.
Locked
You don't
in,
want to do
just do your
nothing.
thing,
Yeah, man. So everyone knows you're a big social media influencer. You're a big artist, but like I want people to know like the real Jandro, like how you really came up and the unfiltered version of what you did to get to the level you're at right now, man. Like, so tell me about yourself, man.
Yeah. So I'm born and raised in New Mexico. So I was born in Grants. I don't know if you guys know where Grants is.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I was born in Grants, raised there for like the first 3 years, and then 4 or 5 years, something like that, and then moved to Albuquerque when I was a little dude.
Mm-hmm.
And then kind of just went through the system. My mom and pops were split. They split when I was young, so kind of had like separate houses type of shit, but that was cool.
Yeah.
That type of vibe. But
Yeah.
other than that, bro, I was a fuck up. Like I went to 3 different high schools, probably 5 different middle schools. Another 4 or 5 different elementaries just because I moved to a lot when we were little. So, right, it's kind of cool though, bro. It's cool.
That's cool.
Family's all tight knit,
Yeah.
Family's very tight knit.
That's cool.
Uh-huh. What made you want to get into music, bro?
Man, just a dumb decision, man. Like in high school where I messed up, had to go to YDI. They ended up having a little studio in there that I made my first song to my girlfriend at the time. It was my first song to the girlfriend at the time, bro. And it kind of like had a little buzz within the school, like when you start getting that little high school buzz, and you're like, damn, people are fucking with my song. Hey, we could cuss?
Yeah. Yeah, of course, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it was cool. Kind of started out like that. Rap battling within different. I went to 2 different. The last 2 high schools that I had went to was La Cueva, and then I went to Atrisco. The first high school I went to was Cibola, so I went to those 3.
Damn, bro. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how you probably connected and known a lot of people.
Yeah, and then I was very like I'm social. Like I'm a anti-social social butterfly. You know what I mean? Like like there's certain things, people, vibes I stay away from. But then other than that, if it's not the things I stay away from, then whatever else is gonna gravitate.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So it's cool, bro. And then on top of that too, bro. No, you're good. Damn you, Cardo. Shout out Cavi Cardo.
Shout out Cardo.
Damn you, Cardo. But no, what was I saying? ADHD.
Yeah, bro.
What was I saying?
I got you, bro. Hey, so you being an artist, right? It's like it's a saturated market. Like I feel like everyone wants to be a rapper, singer. Like what separates you from like the competitors?
Honestly, I love this shit. Like as far as when you talk just different shit, man. When I went on tour with Snow the Product, we did like 4 or 5 different national tours. It was cool, man. It was fun.
Sick,
it got to see a different experience. Even in that, what separates like the difference in all of that is like I love this shit. Like and even outside of that, like I'll always create. I will always make music. I'll always release it. It's like a therapy to me at this point, you know. So it's
yeah. Who'd you grow up listening to?
Honestly, everything, man. From my dad's side, like my dad listened to a lot of like, say some rock vibes, some old school rap, like actual like some gangster rap, and then mom was like the Alicia Keys, the Beyonces, my mom had her own range. And then grandpa raised me off of like some soul, some Motown, the Motown hits. Like, it's crazy. It's just like it's a wide range. And then plus whatever else I was interested in, whatever was going on or whatever was entertainment or whatever was popping at the time, like I was a
I mean, honestly, I think that's the making of a great artist is to be able to, you have knowledge of so much music, bro.
yeah.
And that, you know what I mean? So much range of music, and that's because your family taught you that, and I think that's dope, dude.
It's cool. Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like even when I was a little kid, bro, I would always I dance, bro. There's videos of me when I was a little kid, like just Christmas, just full of energy, just like a little kid on some pre-workout, just running around the house, bro. Just like, what are we doing next? Like, I was a big fan of Michael Jackson at the time. Hey yo,
Yeah,
but
shout out to him, man.
yeah, shout out Mike.
The GOAT.
But yeah, bro, it was cool. They got videos of me busting a move with Michael Jackson for Christmas. You know what I mean? So
when it comes to writing down lyrics, making music, how hard is that?
Honestly,
really do that?
That's the easiest part, bro. That's the easiest
Really?
part. The easiest part. I can't even explain it, bro. It's more of
Do you feel like it's easy just for you in general, or
I don't know. I've seen how other people create, and most people tell me they're like, bro, you create fast or you create different, but it's I don't know. I would say a pure form of creating. I freestyle a lot of stuff. I don't ever really write some stuff down, and what I do is I'll freestyle a take, and then I'll listen to whatever I'll say. It'll probably be 70% words, real words, 80% real words, and then I just fill in the blanks the rest of the 30. So anything that initially comes out of me whenever I first do that initial verse, I make sure that it matches to how I felt in the moment of the first time hearing it, my first go. I feel like that's very important for most artists to even know in general that your initial take is always very, very, very important when it comes down to your music, your references, your whatever. Getting lost in the music, getting lost in the song, and just saying, fuck it. I'm feeling the vibe. I'm gonna just create something, not create for a direction, but create more for yourself. So
yeah.
What gets you in that mode to be creative? Is there things that help you get there?
That's a good question.
I don't know. Good sounding music can take me to a place where I'm I don't even really realize there's people in the room sometimes.
That's cool, bro. Yeah.
And it's a good production, a good beat, a good producer, a good vibe, a happy engineer, a ready to go engineer. Low key, those two things can be all right, bet. I'll just lock in with this person, bro. Shout out my homie Kid Official. That's one of my bros that I'll be locking in with heavy, bro. He's a dope engineer, dope producer, dope songwriter, dope artist. But yeah, man, he's one of the dudes that I'll lock in the studio with, and then I'll just forget everybody else is there, and we'll just make records on records on records, bro. It's a good feeling. Yeah. I would say that's one of the things that does separate me, though, from most people is I could create. I could create and create some more, and then just when you thought I was done, shit, I got space. Let's do one more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's the song do you feel that really puts you on the map? I got motion.
I feel a lot of people like Tequila, which is some older stuff, which is cool. Most people say they some of their older records were oh man, I love these ones. Just the way that your voice sounds, or the way that this, or I don't know, a passion in it is different. And I was I've heard different stuff. So Tequila, Duke. I did a lot of records with Snow that went crazy. We have one that I released called Donuts. It's a really dope one too, man.
Dope yeah.
Salty that got dropped on No Jumper.
How'd you get in touch with Snow Laprada? How did that shit happen, bro?
It was kind of crazy because there was a fan that was a fan of both of us, and she someone I can't even remember now, but somebody had reached out. I was hey, Snow's looking for artists that she wants to work with. You should do. I sent her your video, and then I got a response.
Oh, he sent you her videos?
Yeah, he sent her my videos.
That's crazy.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. That is a fan.
Yeah, and then
that's cool.
I guess she was well, if he's really down to work, he's dope. Let's do. So I was all right. She said he or she, I don't remember who was, sent me the screenshot back, and was and then she just showed me what Snow had said, and I was this is dope. This is super cool. So I reached out to Snow, and she responded sure enough.
Damn,
and she was
bro.
yo,
That's
crazy, if you're really
bro.
about this, let's link. I was already in LA, and I was I'm already here. I'm already
do
close
it,
to you.
yeah.
Like, let's
Yeah.
lock in.
Yeah.
And she was like, all right, bet, pull up. So I pulled up, told her the story. We just built a friendship, built like a close relationship too. It was kind of cool. Like her whole team was like a family. So it was very comfortable, very welcoming, very, it was a good vibe, man. I miss it. It was good. It was dope.
Yeah.
Would you say that was like the one point in your career that you felt like the biggest growth?
I don't know. You feel growth every day.
Okay.
You know, like I feel like growth is more a testament to yourself. You know, like
Yeah.
where you sit mentally, and I feel like that's a big reason of why I even left LA to begin with is because I started missing family, bro. Like it started to become like I started to miss my home. Like
Yeah.
like people that I know, I could run into people places and be like, hey, yo, what up? Like, go get breakfast and me and grandpa are eating and somebody walks out, oh my God, baby, I'm a big fan. My husband listens to your music. He loves you. You know, like it's cool. Like,
Yeah.
it's cool. Like, it's super dope. Or you're just different stuff. Like, siblings, cousins, brothers, like people that are coworkers with somebody that's a fan, or my dad too. My dad will go out there and he'll tell everybody, oh, my dad or my son is, he's done it. He'll get excited when people are like, oh, I know him, and he'll be like, yeah, you know.
That's cool, bro. That's
you know, my
that's
mom
awesome
too.
for you,
My mom's very proud.
Yeah.
Proud of me too. And there's like certain things that that I feel like those are growth steps. You know, growth milestones is like making family proud. You know, like helping siblings grow and teaching them lessons. Like I feel like life and family values has always been like very important to me. So
Yeah.
living in LA, I could chase my dreams and I could do things at different speeds, but I can't get those those natural one-time qualities that you can get of life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I feel like those things matter, bro. Like as much as chasing a bag and chasing women and chasing all these extra things, like it's fun. Like that those family values, bro, it's important.
Yeah.
Dead ass important, bro.
Because at the end of the day, that's, you know, your family's going to be there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if all that shit fails, I fall tomorrow, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
All I got is family. All I got is my
Exactly.
siblings. And
Yep.
last thing you want is them to be like, oh, man, well, when you were up, it was fuck us. You know what I mean? But now that you're down, like, you know what I mean? So it's and family and true family and loving family, like they're always going to show you the same love when you're there and when you're there. You
Yeah.
know? So
That's
true.
That's what soul family all about.
exactly.
You know?
So like, and that was the point. Is like when I was in my big ass fucking 2-bedroom apartment that I had fucking paying stupid amount of money in rent a month as a hungry artist, like working and doing my shit. You know what I mean? In LA, I realized I was like, man, I'm chasing this and I'm forgetting to live. Like I'm missing birthdays, I'm missing graduations, I'm missing I'm missing camping trips, I'm missing lake trips, I'm missing shit downtown, I'm missing the fights. And even in that, like most people be like, man, it fucking sucks here. And it's like, yeah, it sucks here, but I guess the placement of it is home. You know, like the proper mind will travel. If I'm a traveling man, then I get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? And that's what I do. Like I leave, I'll take off. I'll go different places. Go where you want to go. It's cheaper living here, so you could just live here and get the fuck out.
Yeah,
you
grow
know what
your
I mean?
brand.
Yeah,
grow
like
yourself.
that's important, bro. So like there's just different ways to maneuver, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have a really big following, bro. Like, how do you like deal with like the haters? Like, I'm sure people try to shit on you, but like
Man,
your music's trash or they don't like you personally. Like, how do you deal with all that?
I get like it's weird. I'm like 75-80% love, 20% hate. But like I don't ever have like real haters because I'm not a bad person, dog.
Yeah.
Like
Uh-huh.
if the way we're talking now is the way I'll talk to you off camera. You know it too, like both of y'all.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like it's the same thing of like, you know, just holding on to who I am as a person. But like when I get haters or I'll get different people saying, oh, this, that, and the third, man, fuck them. Like I lived with my life a different experience than others. You know, like I've got to see, do, experience a lot at a young age. So now I feel like on top of that, even at that age, I was already an old soul. So I've graduated so many years to where it's like I'll hear haters say something that they think is true about me, and I'm like, yeah, all right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, respectfully, I'm still living. I'm still getting money. I'm still getting bitches. I'm still getting opportunities. I'm still growing. I'm still going to the gym. I still got my legs. I still got my health. I still got God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there ain't nothing nobody could really tell me at a certain point in my life. And I feel like that's where I'm at, is where it's just more of like, I know what I want, I know what I'm doing, and I'm happy and I'm content where I am, what I've done. You know what I mean? It's with like my growth that I'm starting to recover and just do with family. Just a lot of different stuff, bro. Like I feel like those are the important parts of life that most people miss out on, is them family values, bro. You know too.
I mean, I can attest to this guy. He's a great guy, man. For my business,
and he's my boy. I know.
I mean, for my business, he's been such a great support, and like, you know, I've been in some times where I needed someone, and he's been there for me, and you know, that's love. So it's a family thing with me and him.
I support, bro. I support the city. I support the community, bro. I come out to all the all.
I can even tell you another story. You don't even know this one, bro.
That's right.
So this vendor, with me, I do a lot of events. So I had this vendor come up to me, and he's like, you know, I met your friend Jandro. He's like, I never met him before. I always thought he was like a big shot, but it started raining, and him and his friend helped me move my bins underneath my thing so it didn't get wet. And I was like, that sounds like Jandro.
Oh yeah.
I was like, that's cool. You know what I mean? It's cool. That's why, you know, you can see, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Get my like I'm saying, I walk with that. It's like, you know, I'm human, I bleed, I fucking sweat, I everything just like y'all, you know what I mean? I struggle, I go through hell.
Yeah.
See, I have my own things that I got going on too, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, in that, like when you see people going through shit, what am I gonna do? I'm be like, oh, just grab my coat. Like, oh, I better go inside. Like, nah, it's not like that's never been my character,
my book
bro.
is hands dirty.
I start seeing people's like shit that they have vendors like falling on the floor, breaking and shit. Like, and I'm like, oh man, that's people's money. That's their hard-earned time. Like a lot of those local vendors, they create their own shit.
Yeah.
Or they'll order their own shit. Or
vendor
like
life
anything that falls and breaks is money out of their pocket that they gotta be like, oh, I gotta sweep up. And like they're out there in the rain too. So you know what? Fuck that. Like whether I wasn't even performing or nothing, it was just like, yo, like sometimes you just gotta be that person, bro. Extend yourself out. And then when I started, because of the influence that I have, my people started helping. Oh shit, he's not afraid to go out, get wet fucking umbrella. Yeah. Go start helping people pick stuff up like that. Those are the things that matter. You know what I mean? Like then as me as alpha, my team, my pack is gonna follow. They're gonna sit there and they're gonna be like, all right, you know what? If he's doing that and that's how we feel, then that's how we feel. Yo, let me help you with this, man. Holding tents, and you even said like me and my other brother Zay, Big Walkie. He's a big dude, 6'4", man.
Yeah.
Always catching me with Big Zay, bro, and he's the same way, bro. And we've known each other since we were in high school.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I mean,
a lot of the friendships that I have, like they carry on because of the way that like anytime I see somebody, it's like last moment we left off.
Well, honestly, good people vibe with each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's, I mean, it's a testament to your friend, your circle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. My boy Big Walk, bro. But there's honestly a lot of different stuff, bro. A lot of people, I always get that a lot. Like, man, a lot of people are like, man, every time I see you, I thought you were gonna be an asshole. But I get that, you know what I mean? Because I can be an asshole. Like, you've seen me joke. Like, I think that's probably what it is. Is when I get in my bag and I start flaming people, bro, it starts to bother and I'll be like, all right, I can tell like it's bothering you. I better chill. But
bro, this guy gets intense during charades, man. So.
Oh, charades? Yeah, let me tell you something. I can't think. And then plus my ADHD, everybody's yelling out. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm done. I don't want to play no more.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, man, a lot of different stuff, bro.
Yeah. When it comes to making music, bro, and like, you know, obviously it's a lot of pressure to, you know, always try to make some fire content, you know, fire music videos. Like, was there a point where you feel like shit, like I might just throw in the towel, like this ain't for me, you know?
I feel like throwing in the towel is always for like a quitter mentality, bro. Like, and even in that, like, what is throwing in the towel? Like, if I stop making music, which I've tried to do, a piece of me leaves, and I'm like, I'm an asshole. And like I would have said, nah, I ain't trying to do that fucking thing. Like I'm cool. I just be at home. Like that's somebody trying to throw in the towel. To me, I'm more of like, bro, life is an experience, bro. You got to grow with it, you know. So like, if you throw in the towel on anything, you're quitting on yourself, you know.
Yeah. So I saw this research. Did some research, right? And there is a research done that the average artist or musician, they are prone to have 10 times more depressed or have more anxiety. Like, why do you think that number is so high?
I feel like a lot of pressure falls on artists, like a lot of pressure, because of like, you know, like the question that would be asked is like, how do you deal with like throwing in the towel, or like when do you know when to, like I feel like that pressure always gets thrown, even to a lot of different big artists, little artists, every artist out there, A, B, C, D, different.
It's always what you're doing now.
It's always what you do now. It's always life is. when you're presented lemons, can you squeeze it? You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely like that's that pressure that starts to build depression, because a lot of these people that are good at making music are emotional, or they feel some type of way, or they're hard on themselves.
Yeah.
So that's why when they go in there to go make this music, they're already hard on themselves. So they could create freely, they could feel, they get emotional, they could get sad, they could get happy, they can feel whatever they want to feel when they're in the studio, because they carry that emotion, which is already their burden. So when they walk with that burden, and you do get haters, you get different things, you get fans, and you don't know what love is. Like, you're like fake love. You're like, damn, like this is dope, but like, do you like? But I can't tell you who I am because I can't let you get that close. It's very strange. So like, it's a lot of artists will get depressed because it's like you don't really know who to get close to, because you can't really tell who knows you versus who wants to know you.
Oh yeah, or just ride on the cloud rave.
Yeah, or they're riding the cloud, or whatever the case may be. Too, like, it's the same situation with girls. Like, the ladies are the same way, or you get the judgmental, like, oh man, I ain't trying to fuck with you because you probably fuck all these bitches, and then on top of that, you're like, oh sure, you don't even know me. Like, all right though, like that's cool. Like, go ahead. Like, it's there's a lot of different pressures that fall on artists, and I think that like that can't be overlooked, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that artists, I don't think there should ever be a time limit on any of it, because it's like therapy. Like I'm saying, it depends on how you look at how you create music. If I was creating music for the hoes and the hype and the fame and the fashion, then I'd be sad if I didn't have it. But I create for myself, like to so that when you hear something, you be like, damn, bro, that's you. That's dope. Like, what the fuck? Like, I wasn't expecting that. And I'd be like, yeah, like that feeling. You see that?
Yeah.
That feeling is what I'm like, that's what I create for. It's like, bro, you weren't expecting how that shit slaps. Yeah. And like that, that's what because that's what people don't expect, you know? And I feel like that's what we gotta come with from New Mexico, is something that they don't expect. We're already an underdog state, an underdog territory, you know? Mm-hmm. And I mean, one of the smallest populations, but still growing, you know, like, we're settling, baby. Yeah. So, and even in LA, like, I was running into a shit ton of people from Albuquerque and from New Mexico in general, or people that were like aware because they've been through, oh, I've been there skiing. I love it there. And like, solid. Oh, man, Breaking Bad, huh? You know, like the show. And it's like, yeah, like, but there's also there's also we have culture here. We have our own New Mexican culture.
Yeah, we do have our own culture.
It's unique. It's different from anywhere else.
It is
very unique.
It really is. Yeah. The food.
I feel like it's very true to the South, like to the Southwest, like to the.
It is. Yeah.
I feel like we're very true to the like Cowboys Indians times. You know, like we're very that, but just modern day in our own way.
Yeah. Bro, what do you do to keep yourself motivated? Because, you know, like, you know, people, they'll go to the gym, you know, after a couple months. They just
man, like 4 months ago, I started training with the Tapias. We were planning on doing some work, some madness, but I've been doing boxing. I box on my side time. What's my hobby is just like keep myself cool. It's another thing that's like therapy.
This guy can get it, bro. I've seen him. I've seen him.
Leon see me. Leon see
me. Tried to test him, and he had to put him in his place.
Yeah, no. Well, that's another thing. I've always trained since I was a little kid, man. My dad was heavy on me, and he was just like, he'd hang his bag up in the garage. All right, let's go. If I was in trouble, if I fucked up, let's go. Get that headgear on and your gloves. You're like, no, Dad. He's like, you spar with me today. I'm like, nah, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, but yeah, man, fucking. But I box. I go to the gym a lot, bro. I'll do like my 2-3 days, obviously, where I'll do the boxing gym, and then I'll go hit the regular gym. Shout out like my gym partners and my sparring bros, my boy Johnny Tapia Jr., Nico Tapia. Shout out my guys, man. They're cold, bro. They got some crazy fights coming up too, bro. So it's
bro.
It's a vibe, bro.
Yeah. It's
cool, man. Honestly, just community outreach, bro. I'll go to events. I'll pop out. I'm not afraid. Like, most people would trip out too. They're like, what are you doing here by yourself? And I was like, I gotta.
Yeah, have entourage.
I gotta have an entourage. I was like, I appreciate you seeing me like that. You know what I mean? Like, and I was like, but no, bro. I'm very down to earth. I'm very humble. I'm very straightforward. I'm very genuine. I say what I think. I feel what I mean. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know. It's the That's just the version of me that most people don't see, and when they do see it, they're always like, "Oh no, I know Jandro." If anybody that knows me personally would be like, they'll be able to tell people they'll be able to hear other people when they're talking bullshit. When they know something ain't true, they'll be like, "I know Jandro. That don't sound like Jandro."
Yeah.
Just because people know, like I am who I am, bro.
Yeah.
There ain't shit I really gotta hide, bro.
Yeah.
I bullshit. I joke with anybody. Everybody can get the jokes. I'm not judgmental towards anybody, but so everybody gets the jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Leon see me joke.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I get into big roast battles with me and Dizzy Lopes. me and
Bro,
Dizzy,
we're gonna get, with that roast of Dizzy's coming this year, bro. We gotta get our material ready. Everybody's gotta go up.
I'll go off top. I'll freestyle that. Man, when I start joking, bro, you know what's crazy is a lot of people recently have been telling me like, man, you really should get into comedy, man. And I've been watching like different people like Zach. Buddy was Buck D.
Shout out Zach.
Shout out Zach. Shout
Josh
out Buck
Fournier.
D, man. So there's like a bunch of different comedians. Joshua Fournier, boy Josh.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, watching them, bro, it makes me sometimes want to get up there and just be like, man, let me just go write some shit that'll make people laugh. Because that's also another thing. I'm growing, you know what I mean? Like I want to see what else I could do. If I already know I could write music the way I can, then all right, I could write something that I know how to write to make people feel some type of way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm high characteristic, you know what I mean?
What's one thing like you want to tell the world about yourself that a lot of people don't know, bro? I feel like you got a bunch of secrets in a little jar, bro. Did you do?
Man, I'm a playboy, man. My vice is more I like ladies, you know what I mean? I'm a ladies boy. I'm a Hugh Hefner type of guy. You know, like I have a concept where I want to have a baby with every girl from each race. You know what I mean? Like, how do you say that? Like, so at least like 12 babies, but each 12 is a different race.
Yeah.
And just, you know, just like check out.
He's got the whole menu, bro.
Yeah,
The Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon style.
The Nick Cannon, bro. But I didn't even know he had that much kids,
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm telling
bro.
you, and from like different
He's wild,
chicks,
bro.
just to
Tripping,
see,
dog.
like, you know what I mean? Like, I know what I could do mixed with whoever they could do whatever they could do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, it'd be cool too. You know, I get to name them whatever it is to their culture. It should be badass, bro.
It'd be like Future with all those. He sends a group chat. Happy Mother's Day to all his baby mamas.
Yeah. I would do that.
That's a vibe.
I would do that. I'd have to send it in different languages too. 'Cause you know what I mean?
Use it Google Translate,
Yeah,
bro.
Google Translate. Throw them all in there in a list, all 12 of them things.
Shit.
Bro. But that's a real plan. That's a real plot. But I'm a ladies man, bro. Like, more of like I like to dissect minds. You know, like I like to break them down and understand how they think, how they feel, so that I could also take that back and apply it to music. You know what I mean? I'm able to say, I'm able to actually speak what I do.
I know some
you
of your songs are inspired by previous relationships, right?
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
too, man.
I feel like every artist does
yeah.
that shit. With, like talk about their ex and their song and shit, bro.
That's
you got-
some of the best music's
Bro,
made that way.
that's some of the best shit, bro. You gotta understand, dude. Like,
On your own.
yeah, you like that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so like, just different stuff. Being able to get, like, to me as an artist, that's great. You get to send them one last message forever that you get paid off of.
Oh, that's a good way to think about it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I could tell a bitch go fuck yourself in a song that might get 300,000 plays, and I just made me
I mean,
500, 600 bucks.
Ask Big Sean that, bro. Big
what I
Sean,
mean?
cash
Like-
out.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? That's like, oh man, you just got me paid to tell you to go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's good.
And on top of that, it's gonna keep streaming because it's relatable, and most people are gonna want to hear that back. So the playback value is gonna go stupid.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for helping me with some real shit. It's your fault. Ha.
Do you ever see one lady changing that?
What?
Changing that whole mentality?
Yeah, I can see somebody that's like, you know what I mean, like actually like real about it, but you know what I mean, like that's for another conversation. No, that's like for somebody I actually like. I feel
Yeah.
Is
It's a
that
feeling
cool?
thing. Yeah. I get it. I get it.
Bro, how do you, like, what do you see yourself, like, do you want to be, like, as big as, like, a Drake or Travis Scott? Like, do you want to be, like, that big of an artist, or you want to kind of stay more as a local artist?
I mean, who wouldn't really? Because of the heights you could climb on that. Who wouldn't, right?
Yeah.
But
It's what you want. Like, what do you
yeah,
want?
it's like finding comfortability. Like, honestly, like if I could change a lane and open a lane for people in New Mexico, like if I could find a way to take my accomplishments, my plugs, my attachments, my business ways, my handles, and be able to like mold it into my own shit and like do something, say maybe start a music academy, a music school that helps artists with, if they want to learn production, they need a place to record, like they could put kids in a music school here. And like just different stuff,
That's
man. Like
cool, man.
you could teach them how to work in music business. You could teach them how to maneuver, what type of things to do when you move away from home. If you move away, like if you decide you want to go to Nashville to work on country, you want to go to LA to work on pop records, you want to go to Korea to work on K-pop, like how to leave the country, studio etiquette, different things that like can actually help people when they go to a studio as opposed to the actual mechanics of a studio. How to paint pictures like art, how to feel with your chest and say it with your chest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's I feel like that's very important, and that could do something for our youth if we had a school like that out here that
it'd be very, very beneficial.
yeah,
for sure.
like, and you open a door, right? Like all doors and windows for music right now are closed. Who's the most known artist you know from New Mexico?
I mean, it's just like us, you three,
You.
Jandro,
You.
Draymond, and Johnny, bro. It's just you three.
So who's your three?
Johnny, Jandro, and Draymond.
Okay, maybe top three. Who's your top
You,
three?
the top three?
Shout out your boys, right?
Yeah. Well, shout out Alex from Santa Fe.
Oh,
That's my
Alex
boy.
Cloud. Fuck Alex
I'm a
Cloud.
Santa boy.
Fuck
So
Alex Cloud.
yeah. Johnny, probably three. That's
Johnny,
Yeah.
okay. Shout out Johnny twice on 2 top threes. Hey, Cardo, top three. Cardo, top three.
I'm staying out of this one.
Cardo, top three.
No, I like old school. I do like Jandro for sure.
Okay.
My boy Ace is no longer here no more, but
RP.
yeah, for sure. And then definitely Jandro got some lyrics. I
You know Jandro three?
Alex got
Oh man, Alex Cloud, three.
Shout out
Alex. Alex got 2, Johnny got 2. I'll take it. Shout out Draymond. I fuck with Draymond too, man. Draymond boy.
He's cool, bro.
Ain't nothing done what my boy's done. So
Bro, but even in that, like I'll play you some records that you'll probably be like, bro, these are you. Holy shit. Like,
I mean, the thing is
crazy.
that, like, I don't really have, like, as far as the list goes, like, you guys are all three very versatile and different in your own ways. So
Yeah, yeah.
I don't really see it as like a list,
That's cool. No,
Yeah.
even in that, like, because I've seen lists before, and like I've seen people tweak about these lists, and man, that's one person's opinion, and oftentimes politics falls in that. Look at what happened with Rome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When one person feels like they know it all, but they have different people in their ears,
Yeah.
everybody's poisoning the pot that everybody drinks out of. And I don't think that's a smart idea to rate a list. I think what we should do is we should do like the Koreans and different people do overseas, and we should start morphing. If you're like together, like low key, like doing more collaborations, doing more group projects that are, say, funded by a company that has the money to say, hey, look, let me invest $20,000 in a community project of music that pumps community, like New Mexico culture, 505 culture, different types of cultures, whatever, whoever is from here at the time, and it also timestamp dates and posts like what's going on. You know what I mean? It's almost like a double XL, but for a mini album, and you just get this song with 3 features. This song with 2 features. This song with 2 features. And that's something that I've been wanting to work on and gather like the best of the best from New Mexico and just kind of merge everybody. But the hardest thing with that is most people don't want to promote after. Like they're like, man, if I give him my fans, then like most people are afraid to share fans, and I feel like that's the craziest thing is like. Fans are just supporters, like you know what I mean. Like they're people that are gonna gravitate to you or they're not.
Yeah.
well,
Like you know what I mean. Like
most true fans are true lovers of music. So true lovers of music are so supportive.
Yeah,
Of
super
a lot of
supportive.
different.
Yeah, and they're supporting different artists. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah, man. There's
Yeah, so.
it's a thing, you know.
Well, bro, I hope anyone that watches this podcast, they get inspired by your story,
No, most definitely, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, and it's like that's the biggest thing, bro. Is like I was saying back to that school thing. Is like that'd be crazy. Is just to morph that out and like partner with somebody where I could start a school like that, and ultimately just, you know, like be able to open that door, that window for the next generations, the 13, 14-year-olds right now that, man, I watched my older brother rap, but I don't have a place, bro. Like when I was little, there was like a place called Placitas, or there was YDI where they would have a studio program, but I don't feel like there's a program for kids no more like that. And I feel like, honestly, like that'd be super dope to bring back, bro. Like,
Yeah. No, I
like
feel
overall
that, bro.
in general, even
Yeah.
in that, like
Bring
when I was
back
in
to
high
the
school
community.
too, dog. Like when I was in Atrisco, I started this thing called the Black Box Rap Battle, or Black Box program, where they would open up a theater and they would let us go just perform with the speaker and a mic and like rap to beats, and they would like let us throw on some music and beats and like perform and rap battle and shit like that. And that's where like in high school, I got like a lot of like people and supporters would be like, bro, he's actually from here. Like I've seen him rap battle like 13 different kids and nobody could stop him. Like I've seen him go say crazy different shit, and every time something different.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I think it's the biggest thing if I could teach to anybody is stay true to yourself. Like don't change. You can't change on people. Obviously grow, but stay true to who you are. Stay true to what you see.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? Like you that's the biggest way, that's the way to strengthen ultimately is stay true to yourself, but still grow.
Yeah. I hope anyone listening to this, they use a little fire in them, you know, just to keep going as an artist.
Yeah,
you know,
man, that's
whatever they're
the
doing.
hopes, that's the goals, bro.
Yeah, man. I really appreciate you coming out here and
Of course,
telling
man.
the world your story, bro. You know, I always wish you the best, you know. Hopefully you grow your brand. You go on stage with Travis Scott and Drake, you know, have some crazy shit going on for you, bro.
Travis Scott, Drake. He loves Travis
Yeah,
Scott
bro.
and Drake, my boy. I mean,
Bro.
hey, you know what? I want to cue in a video that I'm gonna send you that I got of you from your birthday.
Okay, I got you, bro.
I'm gonna cue in a video. We'll have to cut this in.
Hey, bro. So if you could tell your fans, what should they be on the lookout? What's the next music project you got coming out?
Honestly, I got so much stuff. I've been getting into like recently. It's been like a funk, like a funky type of like soulful, like some guitars. Shout out my boy Jasper. My boy Jasper got me on like some big level shit that's still like true and different to New Mexico. Like definitely different.
Yeah,
That's cool,
So-
bro.
That's cool, bro.
Some like to expect some different stuff, like more singing, more vibey, but still you can smoke to it, cruise to it. Something more chill, you know.
That's
Like,
what's up, bro.
I
It'll
love
be dope.
rapping. Like, don't
I know
get me
it'll be
wrong. Like,
dope.
I'll rap battle. Like, I'll have people that'll still come up to me to this day while I'm at the club, and they'll come up to me and they'll tell me like, "Hey, let's rap battle. Let's rap battle. Let's you got bars. Well, let's see if you got bars and spit them." And I'll be like, "Well, throw on a beat." Well, it's like that, and it's like, no, it's like that. Like it's like if you throw on a beat, I'll go first.
Yeah.
And I'll make sure to talk about what you wearing, what you got on, how you approach me, how your breath stink, like the entirety of it, bro. How your outfit don't match.
crazy.
There's 4 different colors of blues, 2 different jeans. Like you tripping, bro.
Well, bro, I always wish you the best, bro. You my dog, bro, for life, dog. You know, I always want you to
Thank you, bro.
be the best you can be, bro. Before we end today's podcast, again, I want to give a huge shout out to our 2 main sponsors. We got Hookah Kings and Merino Media, and I see you guys next time on the Smart Talk.
Shout out Hookah Kings.
Hookah Kings.